Odyssey fucking sucks. Credit Ninja. More shit.
I don't know where my phone is. I got to get it.
I just set it for you.
I know. That's the other one. Call my phone.
Which one?
The one I have that works.
Hear that?
Jason, I have it, but okay, set this one because I don't know what the other one is.
I just set that one?
No. If you're up kind of hill, you don't mind.
Set alarm for 2:30 a.m. Set alarm for 2:30 a.m.
Guess what kind of creamer day we got today? I don't know who that is.
This is bullshit Shalina fucking said.
No, she didn't.
Really? So Urban Outfitters, Mom? You have shit from Urban Outfitters?
It's for hair loss or something.
Urban Outfitters is a fucking clothing store.
No, she didn't have it. It just came on there the other day.
Mom,
Okay.
That's how it works. whoever's in here watching, just give me a minute.
How much time do I have on my phone that I have to play? That's full? Okay, good. Now I can
Yeah.
Jason, would you please help me fill up papers for Ed? Yeah.
Why?
I am totally fucking done with this place. Because they brought that everything for that weekend pizza, the brownies, everything. And they're bitching because we used that dollar can frosting that the church gave us at our little Dollar Tree. I'm done with it. I can't do it anymore. I'm literally gonna lose it. And I worked my ass off for nothing.
I'm telling you, man.
Huh? Jason, I don't like confrontation. I like getting screamed at. I do whatever they want. I can't fucking believe that. I'm sorry, I didn't want to butt you. I can't understand. What the fuck is wrong? Where did I go wrong?
Watch me succeed. Hell, you bitch.
One day you're just a little boy, the next you're getting ready to leave us. Only to think, it's been so many years already since old Chalky found you floating in... We never thought there was anything out of the ordinary about you. And now suddenly there's all this talk of luminary. You know who the luminary was, of course. And we're supposed to believe that you're him reincarnated? Oh, when you meet the King of Heliodor, put in a good word for old Cobblestone, won't you, eh? If he finds out this is the village where the luminary was raised, there might be something in it for us, if you catch my drift.
Oh, you are terrible. Trust you to be thinking about what you can get out of it.
Oh, no, I'm only joking. Yes, no. But you must allow us to offer what... And may this magnificent steed, You'll find Heliodor easily enough.
You travel safely now.
Wait! Here, take this with you. I made it for you. It'll keep you safe. I heard there are lots of monsters where you're going. I don't know what's in store for you out there. Take care, and remember, we'll be waiting for you.
Yes, I see the bell. Thank God that you were programmed to be right fucking here. By the way, whoever's in here, you can talk shit on the thing and I'll see it on the right side of the screen. So, feel free to run your fucking gums. I'm sure you can hear me. That's weird. You should be able to hear me. Let me check my PlayStation settings. Okay. Okay, if you can hear me, you can talk to me in there too if you want to like talk shit or whatever. I don't care. It's weird you couldn't hear me before. Maybe it's because my TV was too fucking loud. I don't know. How you bird fuck? Very exciting. I just started the game, so I don't have a group of people that big fan of the series. I haven't said this one yet. If it's anything like 8 was on the PS2, this game's gonna be awesome. Yay! Enemies help with Mangled Road, Sparkly Spot. What the fuck is a Sparkly Spot? Oh, that's stupid. Probably up on this fucking P1. You can get it on the Switch, Brando. I don't know if it's out yet on the Switch, but I know the version that's coming out on the is on the Switch is supposed to be like better. It's got more shit on it. I mean, I've been a fan of this series since I was like 8, when the first Dragon Quest came out on the NES. Back when it was called Dragon Warrior. I remember correctly, Chimera Wings are allowed I think they were called Wyvern. You know, you can actually talk to me through YouTube, which I'm actually looking at. If you talk to me, it'll appear on the right side of my screen. You just gotta hit the live chat button in there and you can fucking yabber out how you want. Why don't you give it a try, buddy? Pretty big fucking man. If it's better for you to talk to me with me, that's fine. But it'd be more easy push that button. There you go, buddy. Yep, right there. And I can that pops up on the right side of the screen. Yes, sir. There's a delay, obviously, because I'm streaming, but yeah. Did you ever play Dragon Quest on the PS2? It's number 8. Graphics are similar to this one, like very Dragon Ball Z-ish or whatever weird shit. Oh, dude, the one on PS2 is so fucking good. I couldn't play 9 because 9 was on the DS. And then 10 is their MMO, and it was only released on the Wii. I think it was only released on the Wii in Japan. What the fuck is that? Is that a pickle Rick? Cruel cover. What a dumb fucking name. The cruel cover. Dude, I want to get a tattoo of a fucking cruel cover. That'd be sick. Shit. Isn't the weird thing about... That's the weird thing about fucking Dragon Quest is that they always have these weird monsters that always do goofy attacks. Like, they're full of health, they'll be like, this character used... There's another cool cover! That thing looks gayer than shit, dude. I want like 9 of them better. But no, like, they always have these weird characters that just do stupid shit, like healing when they're cold and shit. It's so good. I don't know what it is, like, literally every fucking one of them does it. If I keep hitting that button, I'm gonna throw this controller in my own ass. I'm so used to L3 being my run button, it's R2. This is fucking awesome series. Dude, that's when I kill Cool Gun, that's all of them. Fuck yeah, I can kill 2 of them. You know, the sad thing is I never played Earthbound, and I never played Mother either. I heard they're fucking great. I know that's where What's His Dork comes from in that awful fucking Smash Brothers shit. See, these are characters from the original one too. They've been around since the first one. Same with the slimes and the skeletons and. But yeah, they got a version. I don't know if it's on the Switch. I know it's definitely coming out on the Switch, and we're getting it on the PS4 too. But, I mean, if we had a download, that'd be cool. Original character too. Little unicorns out there. Bunny corn. Yeah, bunny corn. But yeah, it's like some super edition or whatever on the fucking Switch. And maybe the PS4 getting one, but it's not a patch, or at least a DLC I can think of to piss me off because RPGs, like RPGs are, I'm pretty specific with RPGs. Like content, the more content, the better. Like I'm always happy with fucking content, and so. Even Diablo 3 looks fun as shit on a Switch. My sister-in-law's brother had it. It must be the connection or something, dude, because I don't fucking know. Yeah, I do too. I liked Diablo 3, but I think 2 was way fucking better. Way fucking better. Power up F. Are they bringing the druid back and forth? That would make me so happy because. Oh, you mean the druid in 2? The druid's the only class I played in 2. I made a. See, when Diablo came out, I wasn't interested in it. I don't know, like, I'm such a purist with RPGs, I thought hack and slashes were gay. And, then one day I got bored, and my friend Steve had it on his PC, and so I started playing it, and I couldn't stop playing it. And he kept telling me to be a necromancer or a fucking assassin or whatever, and I'm like, no, I want to be a druid, because, like, when I play D&D, I'm either a ranger or a druid. Like, I'm really into, like, the nature classes and shit. I don't know why. And I built what I thought was a good druid, but Diablo in Diablo 2 is so fucking nasty if you don't have the right build. And I tried on 3 separate occasions, I just couldn't fucking beat him. Like, he would one-hit kill me, and I was like level 50 or whatever the fuck. And I was kind of pissed. So I said, fuck this, and I just focused my entire build on just one thing, and that was just fucking lycanthrope, wolf, and then I just built the wolf build all the way up, and I was like, I'm either gonna kill him or he's gonna kill me again, and if he kills me again, I'm snapping the fucking discs and throwing the shit away. And finally, I ran in there with just this massive lycanthrope build, and I fucked him up in like 4 hits. I couldn't believe it. And then everyone was telling me that Bael, or whatever the fuck his engine was, like super duper hard. I hit him. Diablo 2. Even though I do want to try other characters. Like I want to try the I want to try Necromancer. I tried Necromancer in 3. He kind of sucks. Kind of fucking boring. 3, I like the Headhunter or Witch Doctor or whatever the fuck Witch Doctor. And the Monk was pretty cool too. But other than that, once I platted 3, I just shelved it. I know people who still play 2, and they've been playing it since 2001. It's like, they have better games out since then, like, Titan Quest, which I think is the best hack and slash in the world. Oh yeah, dude, 3 wasn't hard, but it was still fun. Yeah. I don't think I died one time in 3. And I used, let's see, I think, if I remember correctly, the trophy requirements is you have to beat the game with, was it every class you got to beat it with? I think it is. You have to beat it with every you have to beat it with every class, and then but it was fucking easy. But my favorite was the Headhunter. Or the Witch Doctor. Why do I keep saying fucking Headhunter? The Witch Doctor was my favorite. I think he was fucking cool. I loved him. And the Monk was sweet. But yeah, Diablo was a fucking bitch. Like, just a total pussy. And then I think there was a DLC boss. I don't remember who the fuck it was, but yawn. And then, the Necromancer expansion popped out. And there was the trophies for it were stupid, but I had to beat the game, with that. And, I don't know. Yeah. It just, ever since, World of Warcraft, it seems like they don't put any focus on their single-player games anymore. And they're just fucking easy. That and gamers are crybabies now. They don't like hard shit. Now it's and now a difficult game has to be trendy, like fucking Demon Souls or whatever. And I bought Demon Souls 10 years ago. I think it's about time I plat the fucking thing and stop being a bitch. Because I like hard games like Vanquish and Bayonetta and shit. I like games like that. But for some reason, the Devil May Cry games annoy the fuck out of me. I don't think they suck. They're just not for me. And Marshall just sucks the dick of those games. But, I don't know. I don't think they suck. They're just not, Like Metal Gear Solid, I liked the first one. But that's not really a series for me. I don't like sneaking around. That's why I don't play Hitman or any of that shit. I like just running out and blowing shit up. I don't have the patience to be, sneaky and shit. I don't know. Oh, fuck. I should actually be playing this fucking game. You're sitting there staring at a screen and I'm just fucking doing nothing. You should probably be able to tell if you're watching this on your phone. You should, and if you have a recent-ish phone, you should be able to see this in almost 4K. At least high. The graphics on this game is fucking ridiculous. Yeah, my thing with Devil May Cry, I don't have a problem with Japanese culture, but anything that's too Japanesey, I call it too goofy. A lot of games are just way too fucking gooky, and it's this is America, dude. Most people don't understand that culture. The Yakuza games, they're fun, but they're gooky as shit, man. Even the humor and shit, I don't get any of it because I'm not Japanese.
What have we here? I know a budding adventurer when I see one.
Baggy shit I used to watch.
It can be risky heading into the great outdoors if you aren't familiar with the basics of survival, Well, fear not, because that's where I come in.
Just creepy and weird, I don't know, man.
See the remains of that fire over there? Well, when you spy one of those, it means you can set up camp and rest your weary bones.
Who else is here? Come say hi in the live chat.
To settle down for the night, just go up to the fire and What's that? You're worried about being attacked by monster?
Telling me
that statue over there is chock full of holy powers that'll keep the beasties at bay for as long as you need.
I see two people are in the, I don't know, viewing area. Other person say something, so I know who you are.
And that's not all. You can pray to it to be cured. Anyway, enough of my yammering. Why don't you take a closer look at all this camping kit for yourself?
Okay, buddy.
You'll need to get used to what campsites look like and how to find them. After all, you'll be relying on them whenever you're out in the wilderness. It's like my old dad always said. Well, that's all from me.
Okay, whoever else is in here, I'm going to go for a cigarette really quick. Say hi in the live chat so I know who you are, please. I mean, if you're a rando, you will become friends. Yeah, I'm going to kill the guy and I'm going to smoke a cigarette. You can chill down, please. Cool, I can heal now. Every time party member levels up, they'll earn some skill points. Okay. Oh, hell yeah. Alright. Swords, great swords. Sword mastery, illuminary. Let's do great swords because it's what I'm using right now. 3 points for that? That's stupid. Chance of getting pepped up. No. Oh, okay. Well, I'm using great swords right now, so fuck it. Wow, that's crazy. Alright, so attack power when wielding. Oh, cool. Critical chance when wielding. Okay, that's cool. Secret battle. Okay. Skills. All the skills and shit. Okay, got it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Increase the volume, decrease the volume. So this can be heard just fine. This can be heard. This. Probably monsters in here that are harder than shit. Ooh. Eaters.
One gig with no slowdown, even at big times. Call Utopia Fiber today.
Today.
Want to know a secret? In Inside the Taco Bell app, you can get deals offered nowhere else, like a free Doritos Locos.
Jolly, fully figured, enjoying life, celebrating our curves, quiz of the year. The Big Fat Quiz 2013. Think of it as a slightly more up-to-date version of the Big Fat Quiz 2012. Or a slightly old-hat version of the Big Fat Quiz 2014. If you'd like to play along at home, then presumably you don't have the new Xbox. Unlucky. Let's meet our teams. First up, we have a bit of fresh meat, Jack Whitehall, and he's brought some mum dressed as spam. It's Jonathan Ross. Next up, she's the crazy stalking fangirl from Flight of the Conchords. He's a maths-loving science bod. It's like Match.com. Pick the teams. It's Kristen Shaw and Dora Reeves. We've got a rock and roll dandy and the brains of the operation. All we need now is a ladies' man, a jock, and Jason Statham, and we've got ourselves a heist movie. It's Noel Fielding and Richard Arwadi. Jack, are you okay with Jonathan this evening?
Yeah, well, I did this lovely show last year, and I got in touch with me. I got in a lot of trouble last year for some jokes that I said on the show. So I was like, this evening I'm going to behave, and there are going to be no Ofcom complaints. I'm on best behaviour. You put me with Jonathan Ross.
I'm mentoring you.
No, that's like turning up to an AA convention. Your sponsor's Gaza. Like, he's going to give me a story.
I've got some jokes I've written for him, some family-friendly jokes.
He
said he's not going to do them, but this will keep him out of trouble and get laughs.
I'm very much looking forward to hearing that. Dara, Kristen, how are you?
We're great, we're fantastic. Kristen's just over for essentially for today.
Yeah?
Yeah, and
Sure.
I'm so looking forward to questions about British politics, British television shows. It's in the British charts over the last 12 months.
Yeah. This has been a great year for me. I became a woman. It was really touch and go, but I think it happened.
When you say you became a woman,
Just blossomed.
okay, Richard, you look posed and ready for this.
Yeah, it's been up and down as a year. A lot of sadness. But yeah, I'm here, I'm ready to quiz, I'm ready to take a sideways glance at the events of the previous 12 months. I look like his legal advisor.
Talk me through the outfit. I mean,
How old is Richard Awadi?
43 years old.
Holy shit.
you know, Jack gets
Escape over mine.
Here's a summary from Wikipedia. Richard Awadi is an English comedian, film director, screenwriter, television presenter, actor, and author best known for his role as the socially awkward IT technician Maurice Moss in Channel 4 sitcom The IT Crowd.
What is the IT Crowd?
The IT Crowd is a British sitcom that aired from 2006 to 2013 and starred Richard Awadi, Catherine Parkinson, and Chris O'Dowd.
Who is Catherine Parkinson?
According to Wikipedia, Catherine Jane Parkinson is an English actress.
I think she's
Are you alright, Noel?
As Noel's legal advisor.
I think she's super cool.
Well, this play to sue you. Don't sue me. That is a hell of a look. That's a strong look. Nearly broke my cheekbone. Right, round one. Round one is all about the year's biggest news headlines. Chris Hume was jailed for getting his wife to take speeding points. Whilst in prison, he was subjected to violent threats and verbal abuse. Although, to be fair, it was his decision to phone his family. In August, 2 young women were imprisoned in Peru on charges of drug smuggling. The girls, one from Northern Ireland and one from Glasgow, said they'd been living in terrible conditions, but now they were glad to be out and living in a Peruvian jail. Abu Hurtado was deported to Jordan this year. It was the first time in history Heathrow security have let someone on the plane only after assurances that he didn't pack the bag himself. Of course, it wouldn't be a quiz without questions. Eyes down, everyone. Round one. First up, it's over to a man who made the transition from comedian to revolutionary in 2013. It's Russell Brand.
Now, would you cast your mind back to January this year? Do you remember it came out that certain lasagnas and food and that meat food had horses' innards in it, like innards that had come out of a horse. The thing that the horse was when it was alive, that had become a type of food now. Iceland, the supermarket, was implicated heavily in all of that. What did Iceland boss Malcolm Walker say when he was asked whether he'd checked for horses in his food? What did he say? That's the question, Jimmy, that I'm passing on to you. Obviously, you can't ask questions directly, Jimmy. You don't have that degree of ability.
The claws are out.
It's remarkable.
Who's this man?
He's the head of Iceland, Malcolm Walker.
Did he say that the vegetarian burgers had pantomime horse in them?
No, he didn't. It would have been brilliant if he had. Okay, question number two. Which event prompted BBC News reporter Simon McCoy to say during an outside broadcast, "Plenty more to come from here, of course, none of it news"?
Well, that's inappropriate.
Outside what? Outside the building?
He was outside the building, yeah.
Right.
What was going on inside? What was going on? That's the question.
That's like the opposite of what you want.
It could not make perfect sense. Just think of the question.
I'm older than you.
Stop bickering,
You
you
know,
two.
last time me and Jonathan worked together, we did a thing where we gave out an award. I got a tweet from someone, one of the most creative bits of news ever, saying Jonathan Ross is like a cyborg sent back in time to remind Jack Whitehall that he's still not funny. Well done, trolls.
Okay, next up, we're going over to one of the biggest comedy stars in the world. It's Steve Carell, everyone.
Jimmy? Hi! 2013's been a funny old year. And one of the strangest events occurred in February when windows in over 4,000 buildings shattered in Russia. But can your teams remember why? Can they?
Oh, the geeks have got it.
Yeah, the geeks.
What?
Nothing. Next question. Why did a marriage proposal in July get tweeted about by Nick Clegg, written about in the Independent newspaper, and mentioned in the official parliamentary records?
While it got tweeted.
That's amazing, because
That's a big deal.
That's a big deal, yeah. It gets onto Twitter. That's
It's on Twitter.
And finally, it's over to the children of Mitchellbrook Primary School in Easton, who are performing one of their unusual school plays. Can you tell me which news story they're acting out?
Trade, security, the economy. I agree. I'm telling on you. Here are all the secrets. Hey, very naughty. Don't worry, you can live in Russia.
Okay, so what news story were the kids of Mitchellbrook Primary School acting out there?
Jimmy, can I introduce a little idea to maybe make the stakes a little bit higher and a little bit more fun for everyone? Is that if Noel and Richard fail to get in the top two teams at the end, that they go backstage and switch outfits.
Yeah.
We are prepared to take the same bet.
No, have to wear a gym suit.
Tara, Kristen, are you up for this? Okay, so everyone's up for this. Tara.
We were doing joke answers. We're not doing joke answers now. If I do
How dare you?
I'm a very bit. It just won't
You should
work.
have confidence in your body.
I think if you wear it, you look like a massive quality streak. You'll look amazing.
Okay,
for some answers. First up, Russell Brand asked you what explanation Malcolm Walker gave for not detecting horse meat in Iceland meals. What did you all put?
Well, we wrote nay, by which we meant he did. He said he'd never eaten it. He doesn't eat at Iceland.
What did you?
He said yes.
Yes, there's horse meat, but only the best horses, only Lippenzimmers. Yeah, no poor horses.
Yeah. Okay, that's not the exact right answer. We can go now to Richard.
I check once a month when I'm in the shower. I can fit all of it in. Why would you ask me if I checked the horse meat? Because that would imply that I was sort of looking for it, which would implicate me. And so I'd probably try and dodge that question.
That's almost what he said. Have a little look at what he actually said.
Constantly testing, checking, every week. Did we test for horse? No. But we haven't tested for dog or cat either. It might be dog and cat. You can't test for everything.
I wanted to see him list every animal we knew then and run out at Puma.
And then you walk in the background, he goes, oh, crow.
Okay, so no one got that. Next question. I asked you what event prompted BBC News reporter Simon McCoy to say plenty more to come from here. Of course, none of it news.
This one we have got wrong.
What did you go for, Richard?
Gangbang inside, the whole place is going to blow.
Dara, what did you... We were down the opening of the
1684.
Oh.
But that's still news.
Jonathan?
I don't know what Jack was thinking. Jack tried the weather.
None of it news. We still got more stuff to come, none of it news. So that is what happened next.
Well, let's take a look.
Well, plenty more to come from here, of course. None of it news, because that'll come from Buckingham Palace. But that won't stop us. But until then, we're going to be speculating about this royal birth with no facts. Back to you, Ben.
So it was the royal birth. It was the birth of King William and George. Was this big news in America?
Yeah. It was a boy named George. And we were like, yay! Bringing us back to our sad lives.
Well, let's have a look at the royal family. Here they are. It's 4 generations.
Wow, he's got a long body. George looks like there when you pick a cat up and its feet are stuck to the carpet and its body goes really wrong.
Well, I'm not quite sure that's what's going on, but yeah, okay. Question number 3. Steve Carell asked you what caused windows in over 4,000 buildings to shatter in Russia this year. Did you know?
A big old meteor.
Big old meteor caused 4,000 windows.
Oh!
Yeah.
Okay, Noel, Richard, what did you put?
Oh, we put asteroid or some other space business.
Well, that feels pretty good. Oh, yeah. Jared, Jonathan?
We put Miley Cyrus on our ball.
I've got a joke for a deck to do, which is kind of more family-friendly than the material he's used to doing.
Okay.
Tell me now.
It's going to work for you. Support him in this age. It could be a whole new career. The windows shouldn't have broken in Russia because they had only just been...
Putin.
Alright, so should we have a little look? Let's have a look. This is the meteor in question. What's this? The asteroid.
Good tunes.
Wow. Alright, I asked you why a marriage proposal in July got tweeted about, written about in The Independent, and mentioned in the official parliamentary records. What did you get?
I got a dog proposed to a cat because that's a lovely story.
Dara, what did you go with?
We said it's a gay thing, and I put 2 little love hearts, but actually one of them goes like Pac-Man, so give him an eye. So I think it's, gay marriage.
Gay marriage. Noel, Richard, what did you get?
Gay marriage.
Yeah.
So point for Dara and Christian, a point for Noel and Richard. It was the first gay marriage proposal. The first ceremony is expected to take place in March 2014, and the first marriage proposal was between Ed Fordham and Russell Eagling. Congratulations, boys. And finally, we saw the children of Mitchellbrook Primary School performing an unusual school play. What event were they acting out? Did you get this?
Spider-Man.
What did you get, Darren?
Edward Snowden was the spy man's name. Although he wasn't actually, he wasn't his spy. He just
step out of the shower and go, who's watching now? Ridiculous.
I've only got 2 followers, but I've always got the NSA.
Don't I? You there, boys?
I've got a joke for you about this one. They locked him in a building, and he couldn't get out because he was
snowed in.
What did you guys get, Noel? Richard?
Oh, we got snowed down. Snowed down, fine, near enough. Armageddon watership down.
I thought I saw a rabbit, but it wasn't as a child.
I thought I saw Bruce Willis.
Near enough. I think everyone gets a point there. Everyone gets a point. Well, let's check in on the scores. Jack and Jonathan have 1 point. Count them. 1. Dara and Christian and Noel and Richard have both got 3. Of 2013. This round is all about the year in TV and movies. Peter Capaldi was announced as the new Doctor Who. We all have different opinions on who the best Doctor was, just like we all have different opinions on who the second worst was after Sylvester.
Both beast.
Simon. He's going to become a father. He's not revealed if he's expecting a boy or a girl, or indeed a group. Greg Wallace allegedly punched a man in the face at a dinner event over claims the man groped his girlfriend's backside. He wasn't annoyed that the man...
Alright, folks, so if you don't know, a video right after the election result was called, and I had asked for questions, and
he said it was soggy, tasteless, and with a terrible taste.
Somebody had asked me, what do we do with the fact that 70 million people voted for Donald Trump, and even though he's a horrible person? And so a bunch of people started to throw in comments what they thought about that.
Let's remind ourselves what we're watching.
Look how cute this is! I want to tell you guys how I decorated my entire staircase in less than 5 minutes using mixed tiles. Ordering mixed tiles is easy. The app syncs right up to the camera roll on your phone. Shipping is always free, and in less than 5 days, the tiles are delivered straight to my door. And the quality of these photos are amazing. I mean, look how hot these people are. And the best part is, the frames stick to any surface. No nails needed. Just peel the strip, stick, and re-stick as many times as you want. Because mixed tiles never leaves any marks on your wall, no matter how many times you do it.
This year. For our first question, it's over to two of my favourite teachers from Educating Yorkshire, Mr. Mitchell and Mr. Burton.
Yeah.
This show's so good.
How are you doing? Now, Educating Yorkshire was full of incredible and sometimes very moving moments. One of the most memorable was when Mr. Burton here helped Musharraf overcome his stammer.
But can you remember what technique I used?
Were they mumbling? Because it sounded terrible.
That's a Yorkshire accent. That's how they talk in Yorkshire.
Sorry.
They say things like tin, tin, tin.
What does that mean?
That means it isn't in the tin. Tin, tin, tin. No, tin, tin, tin. Okay.
So Musharraf had a stutter. One of the teachers helped him to overcome it. How did he overcome it? Incredible, powerful, wonderful, magic TV.
I cried so much when I watched that.
Oh my god, good for you, in my mind.
I cry too much. You cry everything. I cried at an episode of Jewel on Radio the other day. All this woman wanted was to take her daughter on holiday, and then she got blue at the end, and I just went completely
Spoiler alert, I haven't seen it.
Do you not know Jill? It is the most amazing show ever. Basically, this guy opens all these boxes, and in one of them is a severed head. You know which one it's going to be in.
And then you just got to deal with it or not deal with it.
Next question, very simple. What happened inside this box? That's Mariella Foster, yeah? Yeah.
It's the butcher.
Next question. In January this year, Quentin Tarantino did an interview with Channel 4 News. But what memorable phrase did Tarantino use during the interview? It's your handwriting. I'm starting. Okay. Next question. Joey Essex was everyone's favourite announcer this year. In the trouble he wasn't able to do two basic things. What are they?
You don't have no chitties, do you?
They had jalapenos all over them, no.
Huh?
They had jalapenos on them, no. I am.
Oh. No, I mean regular chips.
I don't have any chips, no.
Gabe's falling asleep.
Oh. Sorry, whoever's in here, I'm sorry to keep you waiting.
Sorry to bother you, Jason. If I don't know if I'm gonna sleep or.
I'll be awake at 2:30, Mom.
Okay. Love you. Good night.
Anyway, whoever's in here, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. I went up and had a little snacky poo.
Hi Jimmy, we all had our bake-off disasters at one point or another, but the unluckiest of all was poor Harold, Can you seem to remember what happened
Okay, you all got answers?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, fabulous. Mr. Burton and Mr. Mitchell, after Musharraf, overcame Stanley in educating Yorkshire. Who got this? We went through Luke died and killed.
Nice and loud, nice and proud. It's only because I watched the King speak about this, right? I think it does, right? Because it's a personal thing to you. You just can't get the words out. And then when he's listening to the music, gets him to do it again. Okay. Steve, have you got your phone with you?
Yeah.
Right, just right, ready?
No, that's it.
No, not perfect. 1, 2, 3.
The moment when after many years onward, I own this is the same moment when the trees are loose. They soft all from around you, the birds take what they always. In other fault as it was always the other way round.
That's insane.
Okay, I'll ask you what happened inside this box. What did you get? What have you got answer-wise? What's the wrong? What do you specifically know about the box? Definitely got 60 minutes. There's Mo Farah.
We saw
Farah completed it.
Mo Farah was in that. You saw him.
I realised, I was thinking
I did a different show, but I bet Mo Farah did so. That was the box from Shuffle Set Box. Let's have a look.
In a few minutes, a couple of extra box, their hashtags, and then immediately afterwards, Cameron will talk frankly about what they did. Me, a panel of internationally renowned sex experts, and in front of our studio audience. Welcome to Sex Box.
Okay, next up, I asked you what multiple phrase Quentin Tarantino used when he didn't like one of Christian Murphy's films. Did you get that? I can tell you that's not right. Dara? Kristen?
It may look like I've written, I'm shutting your ass down, but that is just really bad handwriting on my I'm shutting your ass down.
No, Richard, what did you put?
I would say I'm shutting your ass down.
That's a book.
Yeah,
You don't want to talk about anything serious.
I don't want to talk about what you want to talk about. I don't want to talk about communication design. I have wanted, I've been, the reason I don't want to talk about it is I said everything I have to say about it. If anyone cares what I have to say about it, they can look at me. They can look for 20 years what I have to say. I have to change my ideas, my choice, my opinion.
basic things during Essex. We're going to celebrity, you know? Yeah, okay.
Is that right?
I hear them now. Okay, hang on. Lady Six. Let's have a look.
He came out as a photographer.
I can't blame those. Never let us do it. Things that you don't really need to know, or don't really know. Yeah, I learned to do laces and stuff, obviously, because I needed to, obviously, to place that as well. But, you know, you don't have to do it the traditional way, so you can just do the joke way. Like a pro, I can't do it like a pro, you know these pro guys. Finally, Ruby from Bake Off asked you what happened to Howard's custard. Did anyone remember? He piped it into Paul Hollywood's soggy bottom. Silly radio Paul slap and tickle. What have you got, Noel, Richard? He just forgot where it was. What's the definition of kidding? Yeah. See, it's way to the ball. No, I can still use their clothing. Okay, so we're going to camera. We're going to show you sensitive disposition. It might be an idea to look away.
Fridge, and I forgot what my bowl was, and I used his. I haven't used it all the while. I have. This is like a recurring nightmare. So now you've taken possession of Deborah's custard. I'm really sorry. English TV gold. Wow. Someone used my custard. Holy hell. She didn't use it all, did she? So it's a bit bad. How did he cope? He's in the kitchen. There can't have been any more custard there. Make custard. Oh, it's really hot. Buy it. You can get it in Barnes. Well, let's try on. I'll show you. What you got to do? Tell me the names. Okay? This is the first one. Jimmy looks brilliant. Yeah, that's a better haircut than you got now. I like your hair now.
It's all the normal pictures. Give me how many ones are there.
I like that haircut too much.
Thank you very much. Can the third one? That's quite good there. That image made my orbs spin slightly. Your orbs? What I'm saying, Jimmy, is if I was drunk in Camden, I wouldn't get on with it.
not the pressure to create that kind of problem.
Let's see what you got. Star Trek. Okay, Dara. Chris.
I think we missed that.
Find the camera prime, for example. I mean, what have you got for the knowledge? Star Trek 2. Well, you're all 3 for 3. It wasn't this is what Star Trek. Michael Douglas, Captain Marvel, and I was Kerry Mulligan and Greg Gatsby. This round is all about the year in music. David Bowie surprised everyone by releasing his first album in 10 years. His previous album was released on something called a CD. You got it from a place called the Record Shop, which was a building you actually had to go to, and you had to pay for it rubbish. The Spice Girls musical Viva Forever runs back for 6 months. Honestly, turns out quite well to find out because you can't sing the lyrics. Bonnie Tyler represented the UK in this year's Eurovision Song Contest. Bonnie wrote the song in Wales, recorded it in Nashville, and fucked it up in Sweden. Right, so some more questions. First is over to X Factor judge and pop impresario Louis Walsh.
Hi Jimmy, how are you? Now I know what it's like. Just like celebrity super couple. When a baby doll returns, and everyone can you believe it?
Okay, so we all know this. No, it's not this about it once.
I love that song. Bring it up. That can you have song background to his point. It's like the most mental song I've ever heard. I know it's hard to be well to one man.
You just said it.
We should do it. She's mine on the thing.
Next up, which controversial chart topper has been banned in 20 UK universities, led to an American dance coach being fired and a lawsuit for Marvin Gaye. All of that this year. Okay, next question. Beyonce got in trouble for not doing something in Barack Obama's inauguration. Can you remember what it was? The answer can't just be yes. I can. You asked her what it was. Incorrectly framed the question. During the chart rundown on April 14th, BBC Radio refused to play the number 2 single in full. Can you tell me why? Finally, it's over to the Channel 4 newsroom where Jon Snow has a special bulletin about one of this year's biggest hits. Over to you, John.
An American building contractor is facing legal action after it emerged that she inadvertently demolished her residence whilst trying to gain entry. She issued an apology to the homeowner insisting, "I never meant to start a war. I just wanted her to let me in." Adding that she just closed her eyes and swung. This time, the woman's professional conduct has been called into question, as she was previously found licking tools and operating heavy machinery while fully nude.
God bless him. Okay, so what hit song was John reporting?
Yes, what's the song? Well, that's very much the question, Jack. Okay, alright. First up, Lou Walsh asked you what Kim and Kanye called their baby. Did you know? Fred West. And Noel, Richard? Not Fred.
Say the actual name, no.
It's a fabulous name, yes. They do christen their child North, so no points for you, Jack. Right, guess what? Okay, next I asked you, which controversial chart topper has been banned in 20 universities? That's all American dance go to be fired at a lawsuit for part of the game. Did you get it? Alan J. See Alan. There he is, basically to the west behind those doors. Kristen Dara.
Creepy Robin Dick.
Why creepy?
He's just creepy. Clean him with a wire brush. Dirty, sleazy, get out of here. He's horrible. I'm really taking it again. Really, I'm going again.
I'm okay with them. I mean, the lyrics are a bit fake. It's fine. I know you want it. I know you're saying one thing, but I know.
Yeah, it's hard. It's going to be the actual lyrics. The song rule.
Basically, the idea is, once they know,
it's an ambiguous word.
It's a nightmare for me. My name sounds like Noel. No. Well, let's carry on now.
It's very ambiguous when someone says, I don't want to have sex with me. What's the thing?
Let's have a quick look at Robin Dick's third line. What a prick. I did it too. I sat next to him. I mean, his legs were like so thrust apart. The big bulging crotch was in your face. It was just so unnecessary.
You know you want
The sun was on some kind of contrast with all sorts of red shade. Next up, I asked you what Beyonce didn't do at my father's inauguration. Did you know?
Yes. We knew she didn't sing. She mimed there, and I'm saying she didn't sing. But apparently it wasn't actually Beyonce because Beyonce couldn't make it, so they had to say Beyonce.
Noel, Richard, what did you get? Mine singing. That's my answer. It's fine. I asked you why BBC Radio refused to play the #2 single in full on April 14th. Did you know? I think
After he just died, and it was King Kong was dead, and so the day next to it, I was like, why rather than making every the entire thing was supposed to be actually got the guy to the song. It's like 3 minutes of that, like I get the joke. What you do?
Nicholas, Ding Dong, the witch is dead. It was Ding Dong, the witch is dead. One voice of Oz, which reappeared in the jar before the time was actually dead. Okay? Well, only John's one of the biggest hits of the year. Did you know what it was?
Minus Cyrus.
So it was the original me, which is on the left before. No, Richard, you got this? Yeah. Press it down.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the new landlord of the Queen Bank. It's Danny Dyer, everyone.
Say 20 stretch, you know what I mean?
20 stretch. Yeah. Where did you have to talk about the architect? What do you mean?
Very few prisoners are oppressed by. Where did you do 20 stretch? EastEnders.
How was your Christmas, Danny? Did you have a couple of jars to get off the fucking arms? Very good. Starts happy morning slag.
I'm out on 23rd. Strong pace of work. January sailing.
Very good. Everyone, 23rd, 25th. It's really good. It's violent, though, isn't it?
Very violent. Very still. That's trying to get a bit tough and everything. Violent, isn't it? I mean, it goes to that croquet ball.
You're the new landlord.
That's what I'm saying. Are you wearing leggings or what I'm saying? Can you remember where I could get one fuck?
Services on the M40s. So, yeah,
There you go. See you later.
to the Big Fat Quiz 2030. This round is all about the year in sport. Cyclist Lance Armstrong confessed on Oprah about his drug use. Oprah said Armstrong was emotional and intense. Well, that's drugs for him. After confessing to taking drugs, the cyclist also admitted correctly. Wimbledon in July. It was 77 years since the last British man won Wimbledon. Fred Perry, who had to beat Ben Sherman, Ted Baker, and Ron Supervisor. I'm not saying Andy Murray is down, but he took his victory champagne and put it in the fridge to save for a special occasion. Okay, time for some questions. First one. In July this year, Andy Murray scored the victory at Wimbledon. But what teenage behaviour were Hollywood actors Gerard Butler and Bradley Cooper caught doing at the final? You should try some jokes, Rick. Yeah, beach is always like that. She's really warm now. It's like super. Where did you watch the match from? I watched the match from inside his tennis bag. He didn't know I was there. Brilliant. I was in there amongst the sweatpants and his old pants. Next question. How did the normally genteel Oxford Cambridge race and the BBC in trouble off long this year? Have you seen the Oxford Cambridge race?
Never. Well, I did. I thought on social network.
Oh, yes. Well, it's a real thing. How did they get in trouble with the BBC? They showed coverage of that. They got
Lots of things in the film The Social Network are real things. Nobody thinks they invented, like, rowing for the sake of the film, The Social Network, and then ever since that film came out, it's not Americans watching it thinking that's like Quidditch. It doesn't really happen.
Next is over to the chirpiest man in Ollie Burns.
Well, hi Jimmy, Ollie Burns here. Now, when I'm not on studio making records, I'm no stranger to knocking on beach. But can your teams tell me what's unusual about the new assignment by casting workers conservative this year?
Kristen, very much a question for you there. Doncaster Rovers, what's unusual about that signing? Come on, this must have been big news in America.
It was big news in America.
Okay, so over to Christina Huragu for our next question.
Hi Jimmy, now that I'm fishing in 2013, I won a gold medal at the World Championship for the second time, and I'm playing athlete of the year for the third time. It was also a big year for David Beckham, his son Paris Saint-Germain, his last club before he retired. Your team told me that the game was
I would go up to these people in the caricatures in Leicester Square and just try and watch myself. You know when they always have a David Beckham there ready to go, like in a car. I speak that bit, everyone else is queuing, it takes ages to get forward. And you ready to turn up, yeah, well, I went off the shelf and off I go. I like David Beckham on my show in the little film. I'm like, fucking ages. Being out your show then, but 2 weeks prior to that, I didn't saw him on the Heritage Bus show. He's seeing other hosts.
Okay, let's get some answers. First up, I asked you what teenage behaviour Gerard Butler and Bradley Cooper were caught doing during the Wimbledon final.
They blagged Jonathan Ross. Jonathan was there at the final and he was trying to be French with that. They were like, fuck off. You were both there.
Well, I was there with Jimmy.
Yeah.
We actually saw it. He wasn't. I know he was.
They've got Lionel and they high five each other.
No, okay, what? No, Richard?
Necking and texting and giving each other Eskimo kisses.
Eskimo kisses?
Yes, but
Did you know?
Yeah, we did, but we just.
I've never
we'd rather have sex in the box. No one wants to do that.
The answer was there was one actually taking a selfie. Take a little selfie now of themselves. Taking a selfie, that's what I really think it is. Okay, I asked you how the boat race landed. BBC in trouble with Ofcom. What did you put?
We put no oars.
Yeah, they were doing like never doing the bar.
I didn't know. I thought Netflix.
Worse than neck slips as if your cock slips out. I mean, very much a growing piece. So swearing as well. Noel and Richard. Cox did a swear. Yeah, there was a little bit of swearing. Oscar Zorilla, the Oxford Cox, swore all the way through. Yeah, but he's the Cox. Like, it doesn't matter. Hair Balding said it's like the fucking boat race. He's the Cox. Next up, Oliver's asked you what was unusual about Doncaster Rovers' new reserve signing. Did you get it? I didn't get it. Remember, I think it's one direction. Camping out. So our answer's still valid. The answer is it's
Hi, buddy.
One Direction is their new reserve signing. Doncaster Rovers.
Shows how much I'm paying attention. I just barely saw your message.
Okay, next up, Christina Urgu asked you what David Beckham did with all his wages when he signed for Paris Saint-Germain. Any ideas?
I think he was going for market and he exchanged the money for some magazine. Victoria was furious. She threw the meat over the window. Overnight, a giant beach book. Young David went up the beach. He was very brave, but he was also scared because the giant living at the top of it. I smell a range of colognes. He kept 22 charity, let's start charity or flat screen 3D enabled TV. I can see the charity there. So the Oscars David Beckham gave his wages to a French children's charity. Let's integrate that now. Let's put white corporates on his pension. And now for a bonus question, it's Epic Big Fat Versus Masterpiece Theatre, where actor Charles Dance is reading from a celebrity biography published this year.
Chapter 5. I sometimes have to pinch myself when I think of what I'm doing and how lucky I am. Not long ago, I was out and Stephen Gerrard, the England player, came up to me and shook my hand and was like, I love the show, I always watch it. I nearly choked on my water. I couldn't believe it. It was crazy. And I was like, come on, TF. We had some banter and I couldn't get my head round it. I feel like Joey. Oh. So I got invited to Jamilia's birthday party at the theatre and swapped numbers at Pixie Lot. The most starstruck I've ever been is when I sort of met Beyonce at her personal launch. I love Beyonce, but unfortunately she had a weird security rider, so I had to just look at her. Sad face. Today was our time. I was late for the Twilight premiere. I figured up on the red carpet next to Tina London and Robert Pattinson. I fancied the pair of them. Definitely say that. And I couldn't believe it was happening. Like I was actually next to them. It was brilliant. Hashtag good
You have me on the THC. You fucking stoner. Oh, that's brilliant.
You all got something? Okay. So, Jack, you've gone for the mental Baroness
Fuck. Halt! Not so fast.
State your business.
Here, shake my hand, mate. That's the funniest one I've heard all week.
Clear off, will ya? We haven't got time for this kind of nonsense.
Dude, when you were gone, I killed like fucking 80 cruel cumbers. It was the only thing I murdered. I must have killed like 50 of them. Fuck those things.
Oh, yeah.
What's that? You want to show that pendant to the king, you say?
Ah. Do you mind waiting here a minute?
The only enemy I want to kill now.
Ever so sorry for that little misunderstanding. Please, go right on through.
I can't get over these graphics though, dude. This game was fucking amazing. Look like those little inflatable tube men you see at car lots. Except with a pike in their hand. I will warn you ahead of time, I'm really boring when I play RPGs because I am so obsessed with exploring, dude. Like, I'll set it... If I know there's a treasure box or something I'm missing, I will spend an entire day looking for it, even if it's got something shitty like 5 gold or a fucking herb in it. I will... Yeah, I fucking go nuts on that shit. So if there's a game I can explore, I'm gonna take my sweet fucking time. Heads up. Yeah, especially when I kind of buckled down. My friend had given me a copy of Skyrim for the PS3. And yeah, me too, dude, but some people like watching it, and that's why it says Hi Jeans on the bottom there. My friend Jenny, I call her Jeans. That's why I named my guy Jeeves. She's supposed to be, she's kind of going through some weird, like, antisocial shit, you know, depression and all that nonsense. And so I'm trying to give her something to kind of open up with. I haven't talked to her since the 8th, because she gets in these weird fucking moods. And so she likes watching video games and she loves RPGs, and she hasn't seen this one yet because she plays on PC, and I don't know if this is on the PC. It probably is, but yeah. So that's why I just leave this stupid little Hi Jeans there. Like, every day I send her a link, and then eventually, hopefully, she'll pop on and kind of get herself out of her funk, because she's fucking amazing. And I get all bummed out that she's all fucked up. I just literally just checked that. Come on, Jason. You grumpy shit. Fuck you. So that's the only reason why I'm streaming now, but she didn't pop on, so that's why I posted it on Facebook, see if anyone wanted to watch. I like an audience, but more so I like people talking shit when I game, so yeah. I'll be streaming every night. I think... Oh, dude, I love it. I love it when people shit talk me. Like, even if I'm doing good, I love it when people just shit on me. It's the fucking greatest. But yeah, I'm off of work. I think you and I are on the same time frame. If it's currently 12:18, we're on the same time zone. I think we are. but I'm off work at 8:15, and it usually takes me about 20 to 30 minutes to drive home. Sometimes a little longer, because I like to stop at the gas station and grab myself a Coke before I fucking come home, because then once I'm home, I plop. Oh, you're still in Rhode Island? Jesus Christ, dude, that ass must be fucking good, dude. You're fucking sticking there that long. Okay, so you're 2 hours ahead of me. 2 hours ahead of me, so... Don't you have a fucking job? Like, you fucking... It's like your whole life back at home is just fucked. Now you come home and, like, your fucking parents are dead, and Marshall hates you, and... all because you had to go get some puss. Still in fucking Rhode Island, wow. Oh, you got laid off, yeah. COVID, or just because you're a shitty employee? Did I check this one? Oh, okay. Gotcha. That shitty, just useless. I feel bad for the seasonal employees at my place too. We hire temps for Christmas rush, which is weird because I've been there for 5 years, and like the first year I was there in 2015, we had, yeah, I heard the same thing about Coke. Dude, I had a buddy work for Coke, and he said they fucking sucked ass. But anyway, so we have seasonal employees too, and it sucks because I've become friends with them, and they're only there during Christmas rush. So that's from like November 20th. Cause see, our oh fuck, dude, you get to enjoy 2 Thanksgivings this year, unless you were in Rhode Island during your Thanksgiving. Oh, dude, you're gonna get so fat. I know you're already fat, but I'm here you get fatter. But yeah, buddy. So yeah, around Thanksgiving time is when people start shipping their Christmas shit. And even though you guys have your own, oh dude, sweet, you're gonna get double turkey. It's fucking dope. We don't, since you guys have your own post office, but we still do a lot of Canadian mail for some weird fucking reason. I don't know. That's how come, like, I'm still trying to learn how your guys' goofy postal codes work. They're fucking weird, just because I'm used to numeric. And you guys have that weird fucking England influence shit going on. I just know it's number, letter, number, or number, letter, number, or whatever the fuck it is. We don't have to worry about the first 3 in the postal code. So when we get Canadian mail, and I probably told you this before, so if I have, I'm just a repeating ass because I'm old and I have the fucking memory of a goldfish. So if we have to key anything that isn't in this country, we have kind of these. What? So we have these like these specifically built keyboards. So instead of a number row on the top, it's different functions like postmaster button and general delivery button and business reply mail button. But where the tilde would be, it's our foreign button. Letter, space, number, letter. Is that how that works? Yeah. Letter, number, letter. So we don't have to worry about the last 3. We only have to worry about the first 3. Because I guess the first 3 represents the whatever you guys call your country, province. Yeah, your province. The first three do like province and then territory and then or city or whatever the county or whatever the fuck you guys. I don't know how Canada works. I don't fucking live here, but yeah. So let's say for example, I have a piece of Canada mail. I would push the foreign button and then I would type the first three letters of your country, which is CAN, and then since there's no other country that starts with CAN, it automatically knows, oh, that's a letter going to Canada. So it'll ask for the word post will pop up. So then it only needs the first three slots of your guys' postal code. And then if it's not on there, like if it got cut off or something, we would have to type in the city and then the province. So it would be like we do everything in threes, and so like it's always like the first three letters of the city and then the initials or the abbreviation for the province. Any other country that we do, we don't have to enter post for. We used to have to do Mexico's postal code. We don't have to anymore for some weird fucking reason. And all of our territories like Guam and Puerto Rico and all that, just wretchedly boring shit. But when we do Canadian mail, we don't have to do street addresses or nothing. It's always post or what they call outgoing. So for some reason, city and state or city and province is considered outgoing. I don't understand why, but that's what they categorize it in. And then the zip codes are numeric, and then the physical address is inbound or what? I don't remember the fucking shit, dude. I agree, but luckily we only have to worry about the postal code, because you don't call them zip codes up there, right? It's postal code, right? Like I think that's what it is, because you guys don't have zips. Now, here's how absolutely fucking stupid I am. Do you guys have, like, counties? Like, are your cities broken up, or your counties, or like your provinces broken up into counties and cities?
That will be quite close enough. Welcome to Heliodor Castle, friend.
Okay. I really don't know if that's a United States specific thing. But yeah, we have this weird thing when we are entering streets, city, state, whatever. We have what's called the 3+1 rule. Because if we were having to type out the full name of city and state, it would be the slowest shit ever. Because we got some pretty big. You guys have goofy ass shit like Moose Knuckle and shit like that. Lethbridge County, yeah, okay. Yeah, I live in Salt Lake City and I'm in Salt Lake County. Yeah. But so if I'm doing like a city and state, it's always 3+1. The +1 is if the city has 2 words in the name, the +1 would be the first letter of the second word. You got like moose jaw and fucking, I don't know, bat skull. Most of that's in fucking British Columbia, I've noticed, has a bunch of goofy fucking names. You all probably do, I'm sure. Alberta has a province. So I went to Idaho on a random fucking drive. And it took me 4 hours to get to a little city called St. Anthony's. So I was in St. Anthony's and I thought, well, I know that Alberta is directly north of me, so I wonder how many more hours I would have to drive to come up to Lethbridge. Because, dude, that shit's going down. And my sister's going to let me borrow her car, because her car is owned and mine's on lease, and putting 2,000 fucking miles on it is not a good idea. So my sister doesn't care if miles get put on her car, and she's got a brand new fucking car too. So I'm gonna bring that up when I come see you in March. Oh, I just had nachos and that burp fucking tastes like ass. Oh, fuck. But, so now keep in mind, I'm 4 hours from home in St. Anthony's, and to go from St. Anthony's to you guys is another 6 fucking hours, and I was having a hell of a time driving for 4 fucking hours because I'm fat. And I don't know if you know this, but they don't exactly build car seats for big, tall, fat people. So, like, even though I do drive a sedan, it's still very small for me. Oh, it's 4 hours just to get to the... Wow. Yeah, and it's like 6 hours to go from Kearns, which is the city I live in Utah. I live in a suburb of Salt Lake. It's called Kearns, Kearns. And to go from here to Lethbridge is a 10 fucking hour drive. Oh, it's gonna suck. It'll be worth it because I get to hang out with my buddies. But like, it's gonna suck shit, dude. I'm gonna have to get one of those old people like butt pillows. Oh, dude, my fucking taint was killing me. I got like, because I live in Salt Lake. It's not quite the middle of the state, but there's a fair chunk of highway between Kearns and the Utah and Idaho border. But man, I'll tell you, it was actually a really calming drive too, because I was all by my fucking self, and I have the new Gorillaz album, dude, and fuck me, is that a good album. Oh, I listened to it the whole way up like 3 times. It's so fucking good, dude. And considering the fall and humans are garbage, I'm very fucking happy about it. But and then I get to Idaho, and the great thing about Idaho is Idaho has scratch tickets. I'll tell you a quick little story. Utah is ran by the Mormon Church, and Mormons don't like gambling. So instead of allowing people to buy lottery tickets, which would jack their fucking economy up to ridiculous fucking levels, they're still worried about upsetting their make-believe Jesus friend. So, I haven't played a scratch ticket in probably 12 years, or excuse me, 8 years, that's when I left Washington, and Pops died. Dude, it felt like a kid, like a retarded kid in the Toys R Us. I was just fucking, and I won a shit ton of money, so that made me happy. And then, Utah also has watered-down shitty beer. Idaho doesn't. You can't buy Four Locos and shit in a gas station, which I think is fucking stupid. Because, you know, again, Jesus. But, dude, I went into a gas station, the first fucking town in Idaho. It's called Sarad or Sahad or some goofy name. Salad? Oh, that'd be salad, maybe. Anyway, so, I go in there, and they've got, like, beer that's, like, 15% fucking alcohol, which is unheard of here, and fucking wine and booze just right there on the fucking shelves. I was so happy. I was just like, oh, I spent like $60 on like Four Locos that are like 20% fucking alcohol, and then this one from Steel Reserve. It tastes like pineapple, and pineapple is literally my favorite thing in the world, dude. It was heaven. I was so happy. And then a girl, my friend Carrie, this fucking girl with massive titties I know, she gave me the best fucking blowjob I've ever had in my life. I was literally, like, my fucking toes were curling up so much that I got a Charlie horse in my calf. It was the craziest shit ever. I've had good blowjobs before, but not like this. I'm literally pounding on the bed going, this can't be fucking real, and she's just, dude, she's sucking the skin right off my dick. Like, my fucking balls were coming up through my piss hole and everything. It was crazy. She was sucking knee cartilage out. Oh, I'm gonna go back and visit her again, but that was an expensive trip because I gamble a lot, and so, yeah. Maybe it's a good thing I'm in Utah. Maybe I would be broke or something. Sorry I'm stuttering too. I have alcohol and I stutter when I'm drunk, so I don't know why, but like I don't have a stutter when I'm sober. When I drink, I stutter like crazy. It's fucking weird. You should hear me when I'm on acid. I'm like fucking hate it. That's okay. It's a 10-hour drive. Trust me, I looked it up. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward from where I am. It's a straight shot up of I-15 for the most part. New Englanders call pussy poutine? Dude, does your old lady, does she like squirt gravy or some fucking thing? She might have an infection, homie. Why would they call pussy poo? Like, I don't get it, man. Like, of all the things you could possibly compare pussy to, it doesn't taste like cheese, curd, and gravy. Although, it'd be probably better if it did. But still, I mean, that's so weird, man. So fucking weird. Which we don't have here either, so I don't know what that is. No, it's actually, it's closer to salmon flavored, salmon flavored, cream cheese. That's probably it. I like meaty puss, dude. I like it with flaps. Oh, that's hot as shit. Everyone thinks they're gross, dude. I like a flappy cunt. Fucking cat food. Ah, dude, cat food stinks, dude. Oh my god. Like, dog food smells fine, but there's just something about cat food, man. It just, like, wet cat food has the most horrific fucking smell, dude. And if you feed a cat too much wet food, their shit is just rancid, man. Yeah, I'm one of those weird dudes. I like giant areolas and I like flappy cunts. Like, the meatier, the fucking better, man. They drive me crazy. My dead lady friend had a big, meaty puss, and it was, it's the fucking greatest shit ever. And there's people that want to cut that shit off. They're fucking crazy, man. Please leave that shit the fuck alone. I should stop playing, stop talking. I should play my fucking game.
The Jewel of Dundra's.
So, the reason why everyone's laughing at my dude is I guess I'm the reincarnation of some fucking hero. So.
You are bold indeed to have made your way here alone, Wanderer. I am Carnelian.
You are bold to have made it all this way alone, even though it's literally fucking 2 blocks away from your home village.
How long have I waited for this day?
It's funny how they always act like when you first start playing a new one. Where some guy's like, I couldn't kill one of this creature, help me. It's like it's like a rat, you hit once and it fucking dies. I don't know why that fucking bothers me, but it does. Like, you get dragged into these fucking games, and like, everyone's panicking and freaking out over like a snake you can kill by blinking at it. But they come out of like the basement of a bar all beat to shit looking from 3 fucking mice. I don't mean 3 like ROUS type mice. I'm talking like just 3 squeaky ass mice. Looks like they did fucking like quad 9 damage on them. Just stupid. Or like, you go into a fucking town, you're like level 8, which it doesn't matter what game you're playing. Well, unless you're playing a shitty fucking Elder Scrolls game where level 8 is like godly or whatever. Or if you're playing old school D&D, level 8 is pretty fucking high. But like, you go to level 8 and they toss you into like an arena, and everyone's all, ooh, petrified of the grand, champion that never fucking loses, and you're level 8 and smack the shit out of him. It's just like, come on, dude. It's so dumb. That's why I like Dino Cooney. Their arena is fucking hard. And the Borderlands 3, their arenas are fucking nasty. Me and Marsh barely did the last fucking one. Where those two giant, like, red and blue fucking robots come out of just nowhere. Oh. If he didn't get that fucking nuke add-on for Moxie or Mose, whatever the fuck her name is, we wouldn't have made it, dude, because he was dropping fucking bombs on those motherfuckers and they just wouldn't die. And we just ran back and forth, like, making sure we were alive, and we were just bombing the fuck out of them. And I luckily had a really good rifle. And, oh, that was fucking hard. And, like, all of the trophy guys are like, you should get a full group of people to do this. And Marshall and I are like, we can just do it ourselves. Like, we killed Traumarax by ourselves. We can do anything. Which, by the way, we did again on the PS4, and we fucked him up. Just fucked him up, man. Marshall is so good with that fucking sniper rifle, dude. It's crazy how fucking good he is with that shit. Because we killed him the exact same way we killed him before. I hit like a bitch, and when Cromarax would crawl underneath me in my little hiding spot, he would have like a few damage spots there, and I'd just land there and just blast him. And then he would pick the hard ones off, like one on his tail and one on his forehead and shit, with the sniper rifle. And we spent the whole fucking day trying to kill him, and we did. And it was awesome. I still think the first Borderlands is the best one. I don't know why everyone's just oogling over 3. I think 3 is a piece of shit. But because I'm a completionist and I don't want to, I don't want to bum out Marshall because he was really looking forward to playing 3 with me. And I tell him I don't care for the game, but anytime they release a DLC, I'm gonna buy it just so I can play it with him because that's kind of our thing, I don't want to break his little emo heart. So. I think 3 just sucks. And everyone is just talking this fucking game up, and it's... Ugh. First of all, the bad guy's a whiny bitch, and I hate her. Whereas, like, Handsome Jack was awesome. This stupid bitch is just boring and dumb. And there's no Skewer because he's dead. That pisses me off. His fat sister is not a good replacement. I don't give a fuck. She's funny, but she's not as funny as fucking Skewer. That pisses me off. Well, we haven't played. We started playing the first DLC, and then just he stopped wanting to play, and then I started playing other shit. Yeah, you're good, dude. Sitting here vaping like a queef. Hi, buddy. Hang on, I'm going through some fucking old schoolish shit bookmarks on my internet. And half of these don't even fucking open anymore, so. Because a lot of these marks that I have, like a lot of these, like these saved bookmarks are things I've already bought, so I don't need them anymore.
The fact that you come here proffering the jewel and asking to speak with me personally would suggest that you know something of your true nature. I take it that you also bear the mark? Yes, the mark of light. Then there is no doubt. You are he.
Simple. Proving I have a dumb scar on my hand, like in every
Rejoice,
fucking art.
dear subjects.
Stupid tropes are
The day is upon us.
Good thing these fucking games are
Tell me, O luminary. Where exactly is it that you hail from? I would so very much like to pay tribute to those who took you in and raised you. I see. Cobblestone, you say?
I do, my liege. A village of provincial nobodies deep in the Rocky South.
Then I take it you know what to do. Do not disappoint me.
Yes, my liege.
Accursed luminary! I know not what your intent was in coming here alone, but whatever...
Hendrik! Take this cur, this harbinger of calamity, and cast him into the furthest corner of the dungeon. Know this. The luminary is the root of all evil and will bring naught but misery to our realm. And why is this? The reason is simple. Just as light is intertwined with darkness, so too is the luminary intertwined with the dread lord of shadows. His coming heralds the resurrection of the Dark One.
Did you really think you could fool one as wise as His Majesty? It was your great misfortune to confront one who knows your true nature. Men, seize this wretch!
It is usually the first or second kingdom that always fucking arrests you. You always have to escape dungeons. I don't know why I keep playing this shit. It's always the same fucking dungeon. But I like them. I mean, literally all 15 Final Fantasies are the exact same thing. The protagonist is a whiny bag of emo shit who discovers himself and his reasons to do good for the world and blah, 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 blah. But at first they never give a shit, and then just out of the blue they suddenly care. And it's always like some effeminate, faggy boss you end up fighting at the end. They're gooky as fuck. But
by then, Jasper will have returned from his investigation. If I were you, Darkspawn, I would not expect to live beyond that day.
I'll probably find my first partner right here in the jail. Ooh, trophy time. You're not wrong. I think killing Kefka was the coolest. I think he's the greatest like antagonist of all time. Like, I don't know if you've ever played. I don't know if you ever played Final Fantasy VI, but Kefka, the guy, his name is Kefka, and he is like a pure form of insanity. Like, I can't even explain him. He's completely fucking crazy. And he's just the best. Like, Sephiroth is a bitch by comparison, even though he is a pretty tough guy to fight. But like, everyone talks about how fucking nasty Sephiroth is. If you've never played Final Fantasy VI, look up fucking Kefka. Kefka. I don't remember his last name. It's an Italian one or some other thing. He's fucking crazy. And he's harder than shit to kill, too. Yeah. They're fun boss fights. Like, the only boss fight I didn't like in Final Fantasy was the one in 10. Because I literally killed him in one fucking hit. And that pissed me off. And Orphan in 13 didn't make any sense. Oh, kind of did. And then Necron, the last guy in 9, he's never mentioned in the entire fucking game, and then just out of nowhere he's the last boss. It's fucking weird. All I'm bitching about is they pretty much just use the same tropes over and over again. But for some reason I keep coming back to them. I literally own like 400 RPGs. And I play the fuck out of them. I love them so much. I own every Final Fantasy game ever made too. Like, I even have 3, which was only released in Japan until recently. And then the Game Boy... whatever Game Boy was out at the time, released it, and then they finally released it on the PSP, and I bought it on the PSN the day before the PS3 version of the PSN shut down. So I literally own all 15 of them, plus most of the side ones. I don't count the side ones like Mystic Quest and shit, but I have all 15 of the main ones, even the 2 MMOs. Like, I fucking love Final Fantasy, they're great. And when 16 comes out, I'll be buying that too. Yeah, the clown-looking guy. His name is Kefka. Dude, I'm telling you, he is so, like, he's pure insanity, man. He's fucking nuts. And fighting him at the end is so, it's rewarding because he's such a dick. And you finally get to fuck him up at the end. It's so good. Like, you fuck him up throughout the game, but it's nothing like the final, because he pretty much, like, ends the world. And you have to stop him from, I don't know, doing worse than ending the world. It's fucking crazy. My 2 favorite Final Fantasy boss fights are Ultimacia in Final Fantasy VIII. She's the end bitch in number 8. She's hard as fuck. And Kefka in 6. 4 is my absolute favorite. That's the one with Cecil and Rydia and Rosa and Edge and... Fuck, what's the other one? Kane. Yeah. Zeromus is the last guy in 4. He's amazing. He's cool as fuck. But Cecil's the man. I think Cecil's my favorite protagonist in the entire series. But Final Fantasy IV was the first one I ever played. And it was on the Super Nintendo, and it was called 2 on the Super Nintendo. But just like Final Fantasy III on Super Nintendo is 6, and that's the one with Kefka. And I played the fuck out of that one. I own them all, though. I got the PlayStation has 1, 2... The PlayStation 1 had 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on it. And then 10 and 10, 2, and 12 were on the PS2. And then 11 was on PC because it was an MMO. Then 13, 13, 2, 13, 3 was on the PS3. And then 14 was an MMO. And then 15 was on the PS4. But 15, I think, was kind of shitty. Graphically, it was pretty. It was an okay game, but I don't like now that they're making it to where you don't have control when the summons get summoned. That's fucking stupid. Like in 15, the summons only come when they feel like it. And it's rare. Which is defeats the purpose of fucking unlocking them, I think. And, but I like the fact that you didn't have to keep swapping party members. Like, I don't like that. I like just your party, and you use them for the entire fucking game. They stopped doing that in 5. After Final Fantasy 5, see 6, there's like 30 fucking people you can get. 7, you're only allowed to use 3. 8, you're only allowed to use 3. 9, I think you're allowed to use... No, you don't use everybody in 9. Because there's the Lancer guy, and then there's the Wizard bitch, and then there's the Blue Mage bitch. Yeah, there's a bunch in 9. And then 10... But 10 you can swap out as you're fighting, which is cool. 12... I don't remember if you... I think you use... I think you just have a set party. I don't fucking remember. I just played 12 last year. It was the last Final Fantasy I played through with 12, which is fucking amazing. 13, you swap through characters, which almost fucked me because I didn't use Saz. He's a black dude with pistols, and there's one part that he's for one battle in the entire. So I had to run back and boost him up and get his weapons all fucking beefed up so I could kill one fucking boss. It was like a hidden boss. But then in 15, you just use 3 people. Then in 13-2, I think... what was it? In 13-2, you just use 2 people. You use Lightning's little sister and then some guy. I don't remember. He's like some weird thief guy with daggers or some shit. Then 13-3, you just play as Lightning, which is fine because she's cool as fuck anyways. I do want to run through 13 again though, because that game was amazing. A lot of people shit on it because it was like linear as fuck, but that game was sexy as fuck, dude. I loved it. Fucking loved it. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to my show and then play my game. So.
It's the tech speak that get away. No, Richard. His own autobiography.
Will you keep it down in there? Most folks they throw in here have the decency to wait a while before...
Seem to even be looking at the book.
What are you in for, anyhow? You don't get free bed and board down here without having done something pretty bad.
That didn't even look like the book. No, it was leather.
Wait, did you say the Luminary? You're serious? You're telling me the Luminary has just shown up in the cell next to mine? This is crazy.
She's in the only way is Essex.
One plate of delicious gruel for the gentleman in the dungeon suite.
Noel and Richard have 16. Dara and Christian in the lead with 17 points at this stage. This round is all about the people who made this year memorable. Terry Robinson was head of the EDL, which is a shame as I was just thinking about switching my gas and electric to them. He quit because he said that there were many far-right extremists, which is a bit like giving up Grindr because you keep being gay men. 17-year-old Paris Brown
The Luminary?
being Britain's first
You're serious?
commissioner after tweeting about taking drugs, having sex and getting drunk. She's now head of the Co-op Bank.
So it's all happening just like the seer said it would.
Encyclopedia from Pointless Richard Osman.
Hi Jimmy, hi everyone, hope you're having a good time. Now it's a fairly
We'd better get out of here.
Because I'm Richard out of Pointless, I never get anything wrong. However, this year the Vatican did get something wrong. They had to recall 6,000 coins they issued to commemorate the inauguration of Pope Francis. Why did they have to recall them? Can your teams remember the fairly major mistake that they made?
Coins to commemorate the
No
inauguration of Pope
weapons.
Francis. Something wrong with them. What was it? Next question.
Justin Bieber had a hell of a year. He punched a photographer, he had his tour bus raided, was allegedly filmed leaving a brothel in South America, even had his pet monkey confiscated by German authorities. But how did a visit to Amsterdam prove particularly controversial?
Yeah, to dream you're obliged to read it.
Don't worry, I didn't kill him. But he won't be waking up anytime soon.
Why did you know this? I don't believe I do. I don't believe I do.
Things will get pretty hairy up ahead.
Obviously, you're a believer. We should write that down. Yeah, we'll write that down. I don't believe it.
Oh, and I found this in a corner over there. Me? I got this little beauty back. So now I'm pretty much on. We better get out of here before any more of our tin...
Now, as you know, former President George W. Bush has given me a lot of great material over the years. But even I felt a pang of sympathy for him when his emails were hacked this year. The leaks revealed he'd taken up an extraordinary new hobby. Can your teams tell me what it was?
No, that's wrong. It's correct. It's not only wrong, it's probably libelous. It's not.
I do the politics questions. You do the silly Justin Bieber ones. That's how we work together. Okay, next question. MEP Godfrey Bloom caused embarrassment for UKIP this year after a string of high-profile gaffes. Can you name one of these gaffes? Yeah, what did you do? Oh, yeah. Okay, final question. Dame Helen Mirren.
Also, you can bail anytime, dude. I won't get buttered if you go away.
What was it?
I spend ages digging this hole, and you just happen to show up the day I finish it? Guess I really was meant to help you out. Just like to see... Anyway, there'll be time to talk about all that later.
First up, Richard Osman asked you what mishap befell the set of commemorative coins produced with Pope Francis this year. Did you know?
Yes. They were chocolate coins.
Okay, Dara, Kristen?
I thought the worst thing that you could give them would be melted down wicked nickel.
I need to have a cigarette. It's like...
So a witch is wicked.
Can I just say, that photo looks like nearly...
Is the emulator on your phone? Or you busted out your PC or whatever?
The sewers, huh? Well, there must be...
Well, that's fine. I'm just saying, if the shit gets boring, I mean, I don't give a fuck, because I'm getting really fucking drunk, and eventually I'm just gonna be sitting here staring at my TV like an idiot, or fucking off on my phone while this thing's on for 12 hours. It's usually how I roll when I drink. And that's cool. I never played Earthbound. I probably should, though. I could probably get on the Switch, though, huh? My sister-in-law has a Switch. She lets me buy games on all the time. I bought fucking the Arcade Punch-Out. Some shit's awesome. I fucking love it. I know, dude. Like I said, though, it's just, you know, it's also at the beginning of the fucking game, too, which is like the most boring part of the RPG. So I don't find anybody exciting or difficult. Like, all the others are super easy.
You lot, over here!
Huh? Damn it! We better make ourselves scarce.
Is Earthbound as fun as I hear it is? 'Cause I heard it's absolutely fucking amazing. But I heard the first Mother was, too. Because Earthbound is pretty much Mother 2 or Mother 3 or Mother 12, whatever. I like that because it's how RPGs used to be. Yeah, like the first, like, yeah, 2. I think there is a Mother 3, though. Oh shit, I gotta fight these fucking guys. This will be hard as shit. See how bad I fucked up. Okay, I don't like the fact I can't control that guy. That really annoys me. Maybe because he's not officially in my party yet.
Ha! Easy.
dodging the knights just let me fight them, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I know they weren't. That is something that annoys me about, like, the video game market. Now they're a lot easier, you know, they're a lot cooler about releasing Japanese games here. But man, there was a time, like, okay, so, like, we got Final Fantasy 1 on the regular Nintendo, which was also on their Famicom or whatever the fuck. And then fucking we didn't get Final Fantasy 2 or 3. 2 and 3 were on Nintendo as well. And then our 2 and 3 was 4 and 5. And then we didn't get 4 and 6 either. So we never got 5. And then when Final Fantasy 7 came out, then all of a sudden now we're getting the same numbers they got. And gracefully, PlayStation released the ones that weren't in North America, except for 3, which was on the Game Boy, and now I have it on my PSP. Which, whatever. That shit just fucking annoys me, man. Same with Dragon Warrior. We got Dragon Warrior 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the NES, and then 5 and 6 were only in Japan. Then we get 7 on the
don't give up, do they?
Regular PlayStation, and then Square buys Enix, and then we get 8, 9, and then, but, you know, DS got 9 because for some reason they think putting adult games on a kid's fucking console. I still think the stupidest thing I've ever heard was making Bayonetta 2 a fucking Wii U exclusive. It's like,
seriously?
Who on the Wii is gonna play fucking Bayonetta? Even though I do know adults that have Nintendos. Nintendos are made for fucking kids, dude. Kids aren't playing Bayonetta 2 with some fucking ballerina bitch with giant tits. Fuck out of here, man. It fucking annoys me. Yeah, dude, I don't... Like, as neat as the Switch is, it's just not built for these kinds of fucking games, man. Especially, you can't put the same game that's on a PC or a PS5 or 4 or whatever on that little ass fucking SD card shit. You can't. Well, I guess now you can, because I got an SD card that's 64 gigs, so I guess you could. But I just, like, that system ain't built for that shit, so you get this milky toast fucking version. And who the fuck plays MK11 on a handheld, dude? It's ridiculous. The one thing I find ridiculous is they're releasing old-ass games and charging $60 for them on the Switch. I think it's bullshit. Anywho, I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette. I haven't smoked one since I got home from work. I need a fucking smoke. I guess I don't need one, but I fucking want one. I gotta take my goddamn medicine too, before I forget to take my fucking pills. Which I do all the time to fucking... Oh fuck yeah, Swish. Don't worry, that wasn't me falling. I threw something away. Okay, I need my nighttime pill so my heart don't explode. Cause I got high as shit blood pressure. Still taking this fucking Chantix and ain't doing shit. The doctor said I might have to take it for 6 fucking months. I should just quit cold turkey. I'm fucking done smoking. Yeah, I can't imagine MK11 being fun on a Switch. But I know you and March love Switches, so I get why you would buy, you know, that shit on Switch. But I would just, like, if I had a Nintendo Switch, I'd probably just buy the Nintendo exclusive games like Zelda and shit. Like, I'm not a Smash Brothers fan, but like, if they end up releasing a new Punch-Out or a new Metroid or something on the Switch, I'd buy a fucking Switch. I still need to play Prime. I never got a chance to. I fucking love Metroid.
Bluetooth is on.
dude, why? There's three more much better Street Fighters out there than Street Fighter 2, a game that, if I recall correctly, is older than you. Not that old games suck or anything, and Street Fighter 2 is fine, but 4 and 5 are so fucking good, man. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, hey man, I'm gonna kill the streaming just because it's kind of fucking up my connection on here and it's making the game kind of skippy. So I'm gonna kill this for the night. $999 to Jesus Christ, that's a lot. Awesome. Yeah, I'm watching 2014, I think. 2019 was pretty good. My favorite one's 2008 with Sean Locke. That one's awesome. Alright, man, I'm gonna kill this. I'll see you later, bud.